My name is Kenneth Westgate, and my rank was E5, Electronics Technician. Well, we went to Vietnam. We spent some time there. We did a couple different operations there. We would, what they called plane guard, and that is following the carriers if a pilot had happened to go off and land in the water, you pick them up. And so we did that for a month or so, and then for Christmas time we went over to Hong Kong, went back to Vietnam. And I think the time we were there was very interesting because we had picked up at least two Air Force pilots that had bailed out over the water and from their planes being shot down. And I'm not sure if we were in North Vietnam there. I believe we were in North Vietnam, off the coast of North Vietnam. And I remember one pilot in particularly, he was caught up in his parachute, and the Gulf Stream was taking him into shore. And he's the happiest guy I've ever seen in my life. He was so happy. And I can understand why. But yeah, we did that for a few months, and then and we'd go back to plane guarding, and then sometimes we'd patrol the coastline, and sometimes we would shoot at these junks, they called them. Sometimes we wouldn't, so I didn't understand that. I guess they figured out some of them were bad and some of them were not so bad. One thing I did, it's not any knock against anything, but when I first got there, you know, I'm out on the deck in Vietnam, and I just thought to myself, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, it's just confusing. But anyway, you do your job, and one of my jobs on the ship, well, of course, I worked on the drone helicopter as an electronics technician, and then also you get assigned different duty stations for watch, they call it watch. You know, like some people would steer a boat for 4 hours, or some people would, you know, have to do help in the galley or something for 4 hours. Well, my watch was the forward gun mount, which was that's a 5-inch gun on the forward part of the ship, and I was the trainer. And the trainer made the guns go like this. And but all you really did was you started them manually, and you pushed a button, and the computer took over from fire control up on the bridge somewhere. So you just sat there, that's all you did. And the funny thing about being in a gun mount, and I just wondered if tank guys were the same. You know the gun's going to go off, and you think you won't be scared. And every time the gun went off, you jump. And then after they're going a while, you get used to it, but it's not too bad. So all you do is sit there. I think one thing you get out there and you're on watch it from 12 to 4 in the morning or something, and the moon shining on the ocean, it's just beautiful, but you're alone. You say, oh, but it's beautiful. Like, that's what people say, well, you got to go to Puerto Rico and on the Caribbean and stuff, but you're alone. It's not the same as if you're with your wife or something, but there's still beautiful places to know what they're like, and one thing you learn is going to, even back then, Hong Kong or Japan or the Philippines, France. The United States is absolutely the most fantastic place in the world. Unbelievable, you know, just, I suppose every country, they feel the same way, but we're pretty lucky, very lucky here. And I hope that I was part of making that, you know, a free country. We just did our best. But yeah, see, the refueling, we talk about refueling, it's what a dirty mess, man. You get oil all over everything, it just ruins your clothes, and it never comes out to smell. That's one thing you notice about the diesel smell when you get on a ship. It just never leaves you. You can be, you know, from here to the road from a ship, and go, ooh, I remember that. But you get used to it. Yeah. Refueling, and like I told you about the XO that we dumped. I think they did it on purpose. I do, because depending on how you do the ships, they can somehow keep them, let it go smooth. It was a rough day though, so. Destroyer, we would sleep like 3 up. And to tell you the truth, when we were in Vietnam, the drone helicopter had its own hangar, about as big as a 30 by 40 room basically. And we just slept up there. We were too lazy to go down and sleep on our own beds. We'd play cards all night and then sleep up there. We had it made. We didn't have a lot of hard work to do. The funny thing is in the Navy, when you, instead of cleaning up, you just paint. You just paint. It's easier to paint than clean. But anyway, and then